Hi, Leo. Not Leo. Why did I say Leo? Libra-Sag reading. Got a Libra-Sun and Sagittarius moon reading going on here. Leo, that's interesting. Maybe it's for Leo too. Alright, let's see. How are you tonight? Welcome to the video. It's a new moon today. It feels really good. Hope you're feeling well. Let's see, I'm gonna start off with Mystic Shaman Oracle by Alberto Villoldo. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Colette Baron Reed and Marcela Lobos. It's a nice deck. It's easy to see a lot of stuff in this deck. It's a good deck. Thank you. I'm calling on my guides, my loving guides for protection. Communication and clarity and information, protection and healings needed, and just for having our backs. Thank you. So the journey card. Okay, let's see. Good. Ooh. Stand still. There's Libra. Libra's air. And Sag, fire. Okay. We got the rainbow and stand still. I'll show to you in just a moment. Whoop. Okay. We got the rainbow. It's a 41, I believe. Yeah, 41, which comes to 5, which is changes. Look at that rainbow. Makes me think of the chakras. Also, it's a mask. And a mask. Everything seems well. And then we have stand still. It's meditation and a 52, which comes to 7. Which would make sense. It's psychic abilities and intuition and, you know, things being where you're supposed to be at, which would go with this card. And give me just a minute. I want to look at this card into this card for a moment. See if it's watching over. It's big. Okay, well, meditation, I don't know, it looks like somebody here right next to her. And she's meditating. And somebody watching down, watching her, him, her. And this one, when I see this, sorry for moving it. See that nice, bright, sun. Is that sun? I keep thinking it's a planet, not a sun. It looks like a sun. But it appears that everything is well and in alignment and all, but there's something still not being seen. Let me look at this one. What is that? It's like a buildings or something. Others. There's others. Oh, okay. Oh. Basically, like looking up at it. Okay, well I see others. See like buildings here and like others here standing below, and there's another one looking up, watching. I guess as he flying by. This is also the mask makes me think of a healer. You know, like they used to have in the old days. And they'd use the mask with they put the herbs inside for healing and also for the ancestors, ancient ones. Hang on, I'm looking at the card in the computer screen. It's like there's a lot of getting now. What is that? It's like I see, I guess, beings around here, and it looks like something that goes deep down, or I don't know if it's a hole. You know, there's earth right here, but then it goes down, and they're like on the edge of the before the cliff, and then there's some kind of something here. I don't know if it's looks like an old, like the old wall buildings or something. Okay, well. Something else that keeps coming up. What's that? There's many there. Whoop. Okay. We have luminous warrior. the light warrior. See the halo around here. Third eye's lit up. Solar chakra areas lit up. His feelings are in alignment and balance. It's a 32. It changes again as this is change. So lots of changes. We got that one. The Sweat Lodge. The last reading maybe. With the clove. The chakras. It comes to a 9, which is the ending of a cycle. They're walking out, like leaving on a journey and releasing all their baggage, so to speak, as well, like you do in a sweat lodge. You release all that you don't need anymore. And then there's the bird, the higher sight. Well, that would, so with the 9, leaving from where they've been. The drum. Just marching to your own beat, what you want, what you believe in. It's a 6. 6, family, friends, relationships, home, being comfortable and secure in whatever you're doing. And being yourself. The Time Master. What is this? It's a 12, which comes to 3. The number is 57. When you add it up, it's a 12, and then you add again, and it comes to a 3, which is spirit, God source, strength. It's the Time Master. Let me look at it just a moment. So, I think it's time for them leaving. The luminous warrior, like a light worker, like somebody who works with the light. Luminous warrior, and they're leaving. It's time for them to leave, I guess, to go on, the journey. The time warrior. Marching to his own drum. Let's see what comes out. I used these cards on the last reading, and then I put it with these cards. These are like starseed oracle cards here. I don't know if I showed the other one. Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, and on the bottom of this one is the Tree of Life. So besides nature and grounding and all, but there's balance. There's balance, and there's, finding truth. And it's like being with another part of itself. So there's balance and connection. Oh, looks like, look at you. Looks like somebody's right there. Rooted. Okay, let's see. I'll look at it now. It's like somebody's up in the tree. I mean, the number is, but it looks like a light. Like somebody's staying up in the tree. And there's somebody sitting over here. Oh my God, it's coming up from underneath the ground again. I keep, excuse me. It looks like there's something coming up from the ground, from inside the tree coming out. Okay. a group. That rainbow one. Chocolates. Take this time. Symbol of the sun below. I keep feeling like the above one is a planet besides the sun. Oh, well, Sag. Okay, that's why it's probably Sagittarius. I keep looking at this one. And the meditation. Like they're meditating. And I keep thinking of this not as a sunset, but as fire. So I don't know if that may be for the Sagittarius part. So that's what I'm... And then you have the Libra scales to balance. Okay, so is that it? I keep getting the cards showing up on the deck here. The shaman deck. You see, you have the drum, time master, and then the tree, you know, showing balance and grounding and nature, being nature and Mother Earth, and then this just kind of, it's just stuck out with me too, completion, which is the 9. It's a 9, completion of a cycle. And choosing directions, you know, what direction you want to go in. And there's a few in the center here. And it looks like he's, like, there's a couple of them there. It looks like he's holding her, or him. You know, like they're holding each other. You can see them? Right here, and then there's somebody standing here. So it's picking your direction and which way you want to go. While you go, you know, on this journey. So you're leaving. Walking to your drum, the beat of your own drum. It's time. You know, going through nature. It might be too. You might be needing to go get some nature and grab you some nature. Get your feet in the grass, and you know, it's springtime now, and grounding, and you know, lighting up your light there, keeping yourself lit. All right, so you've come to this end of a cycle. Completion as you're going on this journey. Go into nature. Maybe you're going camping or something. Lots and lots of trees. That's what I want to do. Ooh, that's nice. Earth pulsing. Pulse of the mother. Slow down. Time in nature. So you're going to catch some trees in nature. Okay. That's a pretty card. It's got the big waterfall. Comes up to a lake. I remember. Soul plan. The fated life versus the destiny life. So maybe you're beginning to remember something between what you think you should do and what you want to do, what you feel drawn to, what feels right to you. Huh. Oh, it's like you're part of this. It looks like you know, thought of a nest for a minute. For some reason, I was thinking nest when I came around this side, but like it looks like water at first, but now it also makes me think of when somebody scries, like they look into the water, and like you're seeing something, you're looking in and seeing something into the water, like maybe what you're supposed to do. I don't know, like you're getting some kind of vision or something in the water. You can see the beans in there, light. Huh. Okay, sorry, I had to look at it for a minute. Checking out what your destiny is, trying to figure it out. Excuse me. It's not a bad idea either, looking into the water. And use a little scrying bowl or something, and dark color bowl, and put some water in it, and ask Spirit to show you, what is it that I'm meant to do? Which way am I supposed to go? Sometimes we have too many ideas on which way to go, that we don't know what way to go, and we don't go anywhere. No. Empathic starseed. Oh, here we go. Here's another reflection again. Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. See, he's looking in the mirror. You're empathic. And you're starseed? She's starseed? You're starseed, meaning you come from the stars. You're here to help raise the consciousness here on the earth, the frequencies. And being that you're empathic, you're very sensitive to others' energy. And you tend to soak it up. What's not your energy. If your emotions change quickly and you don't understand why, they may not be your energy. It can be energy coming in and, attaching to you, and next thing you know, you're feeling that energy. You also feel, you feel the emotions real easy. People that you're connected to, that you're with daily, even people that you're not, because it's energetic cords and all. But people that even though you're not with them every day, you can still feel too. Like we do with our family and all across the country, and we can always know when something's going to happen or something. But right now, since the energy, the frequency is raising, is very quick. And it's raising its vibration on the earth, and everything on the earth is too, including us. So it's really sensitive. You're real sensitive to energy, and everything is energy. So you're feeling things, and when you end up feeling and other energy coming and kind of attaching to you, it can pull you down, like weigh you down. Lower vibrating energies, even other energies of other people. It can be and just other energy. See, it says sovereignty, which means, becoming, you know, becoming your own person, without codependency. That keeps coming up today a lot. You can do some cleansings with like sea salt baths, and they have like the tones for releasing or transmuting or releasing negative energy through meditations, also through just tone videos, like certain tones and frequencies and all. There's a lot of really good ones, and you can Google them and play them in your room, in your house, and you can sage your house, which will really help. You can sage with smoke, or they have the sprays now that you can use, and it'll clear your energy, which will make you feel a lot better. The sea salt, you can get that like Walmart, in the spice section. The sea salt's in there, or you can go into the health part. I was trying to think what they called it. So okay, let's see what else we have. Another light worker. You are a light worker. I don't know if you've heard of that before. Yes, you have heard of that. Well, you've come from the stars. And you've come here to Earth to help raise its vibration and help the people here. This is the card popped out. And you're also empathic. It's where you feel everybody's emotions really easily. You might find yourself like crying real easy, or you can get angry really quickly, and you're not really sure why. It just kind of comes up on you, and that's somebody else. So I'm getting water here, a lot of water from this deck. And the waterfall in nature, going into nature will help balance you and ground you. They also have videos for that too if you can't get into nature. Meditation and meditation will also help you clear out your chakras, because you have the 7 wheels that spin, energy wheels, and they collect the lower energy, but you have to clear them out. And when your chakras aren't cleared out properly, your body's not working properly. So let's see. Let's see which one's big picture thinking. Ladies' energy, visionary, inspired ideas. So you have a lot of ideas coming in. Are you feeling really creative, like you want to create all the time? Seeing the big picture really being expanded. That sounds like a Pisces. You're on. So you're Libra, Sag. Oh, okay. There's also Cancer rising on here. This part is for somebody who has Cancer rising with this. Which Cancer is the moon, ruled by the moon, which is intuitiveness. It's a feminine energy. It's a lot of motion. Like you're probably pretty emotional. And then you have the fire with the Sag. And then you have Venus with your Libra. So you're probably have a lot of emotions going on with you. Daydreamer? Let's see the visionary, like you maybe daydream or think of, like, fantasize or think of things maybe that you'd like to do. There may be a reason for that. Listen to your thoughts. It can be your guides and spirit trying to tell you something, trying to get you a message. It can be your higher self, which can be the reflection here of yourself. Where she's looking there. Within the self, because if you can connect through meditation to a higher version of yourself and to your guides, and they will help guide you toward where you need to go. And along the way, they have things that come up along the way that help teach you, to prepare you for what it is that you came here to do. And it'll connect with your intuition. It'll help with your psychic abilities. You know, you can start opening up your psychic abilities and through connecting with them. You're a light worker. Check that out. Try some meditation. Even if it's just like going and laying down for a while, someplace quiet. Even if you have a hard time meditating, a lot of people do. Breathe, like through your nose. Take a nice breath and release it. And do that, quite a few times without, don't pass out. But that'll help clear out like the old energy from within and bring in like the new energy and calm you down. So it'll help you with that chatter. If you can't do that way, a lot of times what helps is listening to the meditations that are guided. In this way, you're thinking about what they're saying and guiding you in the meditation instead of, that chatter will go away. And then they help you, get through that. There's some really good meditations, and there's a lot of them who are speaking. They have really nice voices, so it's very relaxing. I'm trying to think this. Well, and Orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. See, the whales are said to be keepers of ancient knowledge. See, and then you have the water again, and which seems to keep coming up. So there might be like a lot. We were talking about emotion before, and a lot of emotion goes along with this, and also cleansing and flow and give me a minute, just look at the card. Oh, there's something there. There's the orca too. Share your song, frequency of sound. Now, I was just talking about frequency and I was talking about sounds and the tones and the meditations. They'll play at different frequencies. You can also do that for, I don't know if I already mentioned that. You can also get the clearing videos for your chakras too, for the energy wheels, and it works through frequency. There are different frequencies. So it'll help raise your frequency, which will make you feel really good, feel a lot better. It'll help you with your gifts. You'll feel better physically too. not just emotionally, and it'll help balance you. Share your song. That's, any chance you sing or music. Share what you've learned to others. And diving deep is usually learning, like trying to go within and find out more information through connection, through spirit, through your higher self, through your guides, and information. If you go on the computer and go online and look up, like the awakening, light workers, and like all that type of thing. Because one thing will lead you to another and to another. Like you'll start getting like, well, all this information will come up for you, and the meditations, and it's like never ending. There's so much to choose from. Try not to get overwhelmed by it, and use your intuition. Like if you start listening to something, if something doesn't sound right, don't listen to it. Try another one. Not everything is for everybody. So but it's like I see somebody down under here, or see something down under the water here. Like this, the elders, connecting with the elders. She's been around for a long time. Work with elders. Lemure, Atlanta. Diving deep. So anyway, that's finding out, about you and information and what your path is, which you have here too, in finding out what it is. And your path will be something. What you're meant to do here will be something that you'll like to do, that you'll be good at, and along your path you'll be learning things along the way, or reawakening things that you already know within you, as you go along the path. And it helps. There's a lot of information. I don't want to overwhelm you too much in one reading, but let me see. Ladies, energy, visionary, inspired ideas. You have lots of ideas. It's like I see a woman here. See, there's like a doorway. There's a door open for you. A portal or something of maybe it's to finding out your information, finding out who you connected with, or you're a light worker. A light worker is somebody who comes here, to help people on the earth, and they're usually starseeds who are from, well, most all of us are from somewhere anyway. But you came here in this lifetime to do this work as a light worker, to help raise the frequency of yourself and everybody else, and Earth, through different kinds of work. And you're trying to find out, is what these cards are saying, what it is that you're meant to do, what it is you're meant to learn, so that you can teach other people and help them raise their frequency, and release negativities. And you learn all this stuff along your path. Spirit helps to teach you this, along with some of the videos. Just don't get too confused over too many videos on the computer, but they will help you. Okay, I'm gonna pull another one. Oh, here's another water one. Fall into my arms. Surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. See, and there's others here that you're connected to, connected with. I mean, we're all connected to each other, but there's certain groups, soul groups, spirit, those in spirit, ancestors we have here. We have all kinds of guides. We have elemental fairies that are here. We have light beings. We have, I know this might be a lot, sorry, but there's more here on Earth than what we've been taught. And they've been here a long time, and there's many here to help do this for humanity and the Earth by raising the vibration of Earth and trying to get it in humanity and Earth into a more positive vibration and trying to leave behind the negative. So here you look at everybody's, these are all different beings, people, whoever jumping into the water. And again, you have water. So you also, there's others that you'll start to connect with that are also, the same as you. And star seeds and light workers, and this is like a cleansing card too. It's like they're all jumping in, and then there's somebody that's carrying somebody. I keep getting that. Okay, somebody that's carrying somebody, which spirit and guides and the ones you're connected with and your ancestors, they'll watch over, they have been watching over you, and they will continue to watch over you, and you can ask them for help with a lot of things, but you have to ask for a lot of the extra things because they can't break your free will of what you want to do just, normally. You have to ask them for the help. They can help clear your energy too, and help ground you and align you. And sorry, I was thinking something until, it takes us a while to start learning how to do it ourselves, and which is another thing you'll learn how to do. So you can ask them for help, but you have to ask. And they'll give you messages through your meditations. They'll through symbols and music, and if you hear something and you were just thinking about it, and you hear, or you were wondering about something, you hear an answer, something that sounds like an answer, don't disregard it. It's probably for you. So, because they will go out of their way to keep trying to give you answers that you need, because they're wanting to connect with you, your spirit team and your family, your ancestors and all. So, dreams have been coming up lately, like in the cards, and pay attention to your dreams. And as soon as you wake up, write it down. Write down your dreams, and because you'll forget afterwards. A lot of us forget our dreams after a while, so write it down in a journal. Keep a journal next to your bed, and write down these little things, and you may hear like a word, or a couple words, a sentence, or depending on what your gifts or what you're stronger at, and your gifts, and your you may smell something or hear something, or see, sense it with your body. You're empathic, so you will sense a lot of, you probably sense people's energy real easy, which needs a little extra care. They have videos on empaths and, and the care, because there's a lot of people are really sensitive and empathic, and you don't want to, you find yourself not wanting to be in a crowd too long, with a lot of people on, because you feel their energy really easy. So, and it can pull you down, like I said before. It can make you very tired and, you know, dragging out, and you find yourself, you know, you want to hide away, which is okay to do that, but to be aware of why you might be doing it might help you. So, and there's different ways of taking care of the energy. So, you know, check out empaths, and you can check out into what it's about if you don't know already. If you already know this stuff, then just bear with me. But you're very sensitive and maybe emotional. So let me see if there's let me see what you need for, let's see, chakras. This stuff. Okay. Your chakras, the energy wells within you. You can clear them through meditations and music and singing bowls and different bowls that they have that make the high pitch for different vibrational pitches. Colors make a big difference. Color and sound, as your vibration is raising, so colors and sound make a big difference for you. I am presence. That's a neat card. That's one of my favorite cards in here. And that's for the top chakras there. I have to check it out. This is a new deck. I'm still learning what these cards mean. In divine wisdom. Okay. Now I'll try another one. You probably, if you haven't had your chakras cleared before, you probably need them all cleared. And they each control like a part of your body. They help balance a part of your body, each one of them. And when the negative energy, lower energy, vibrating energy, frequency energy, which we come across, we take it in every day, it attaches to us every day because it's all around us. It gets within too, and so the chakras need clearing. And when they're all cleared, you feel really well because everything's working in your body, you know, the way it's supposed to. It's like when the lower energy gets in, it starts clogging up the wheels a little bit, you know, and it makes things not work, which can cause pain and emotional stress, and like things not working the way they should. We might become more emotional on top of what you go through already, or like with the throat chakra, if that's blocked, it makes you so it keeps you from speaking what it is you want to speak. I mean, you can talk, but like things within that you might want to say, it makes you afraid to say them, and like that type of thing. So when you're not clear, it disrupts your body, and it takes a while to get used to doing it and having it done properly and doing it regular, because there's a lot that goes along with this journey of being a light worker. And it's most all energy. It's working with energy and working with spirit. And look, you have inner strength. So this is one of the chakras that you're needing help with, which your inner strength, you know, we were just talking about that. The inner strength will come back. Like if you're having a hard time, always feeling wiped out or whatever, and you're having to keep going and going, there's a blockage in this chakra. And see how dry the skin is and we kept getting all the water cards coming up. You need to drink more water too. Drinking a lot of water, and you know, because our vibration is getting much higher, it's moving quicker. You might find yourself getting tired easier. So, being that you're a higher vibrational being to begin with, you need to take breaks, and like I want to keep going. They're always getting on me, like, you know, take a couple minutes and just rest. Take time, just if you can't meditate, like try meditating, even for a couple minutes, and it'll help reconnect you with your guides, which will help you with energy. They'll help you lift that energy up when you connect with them. Even if you're sitting quiet in a room and just relaxing, you know, just laying there. So water inside and out. Divine wisdom. Also, this chakra, I'll tell you which ones they are right now, but you should do them all if you haven't done it before. It has to do with information and, you know, finding out what it is that you need to know. You're a divine being. You're a light worker. I don't know if it would be angelic or if you're another type of being, light worker. But this is what you would go within to find out the divine wisdom, learning the wisdom, knowledge. And then you have the I am presence, and that's being of God and source, and learning about that too. Let me just look at the cards, because I just got these particular chakra cards, and so I don't know. They all kind of have a little bit different way of looking at things, the cards and the chakras, and learning things and teaching them. So let me make sure. Okay, number 30. That's 30 for me is intuition, which is like third eye, but this is higher, I believe. Crown chakra. Okay, it's up here. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Thirsty for some water. Hang on. Okay. Oops. I love that card with all the color in it. Okay. You have pulled this card today as an indication that you are connecting to your I am presence at a deeper level. So you're starting to connect to spirit and to yourself, and you are a part of God. We're each a part of God within us. So He's not just out around us, it's within too, and we're a part of Him. And this is my opinion. This is the way I was taught. I'm not sure what your belief is, but this is what this card is talking about. Just like each of us has angels and spirit guides that walk with us in the higher realms, we also have an aspect of ourselves that resonates in this higher state of consciousness. The I am presence is the all-loving, all-knowing, all-wise aspect of yourself that holds profound guidance and wisdom at all times. Is your higher self. It's another part of you in a really high frequency, and very knowledgeable about everything, and they will help if you can connect with them, and they will help guide you and teach you. And it's you. It's just another you in a higher frequency. It's a part of you, of your soul, your spirit. Okay, let's see. It resonates pure love and healing energy, and is the angelic and divine aspect of your soul. Your I am presence pours its love and wisdom upon you, and you are being asked to open and receive its divine light. Your I am presence is calling for you to connect deeply with this divine aspect of yourself. If you have been feeling lost and lack direction, your I Am Presence holds the answers to your questions and is offering you divine guidance loud and clear. This aspect of yourself is the best guide for you right now. It's time to allow and trust yourself at this deeper level. You are being guided to take some time to strengthen and deepen this connection by meditating, writing, and doing those things that allow you to feel the higher vibration of your soul. There is an abundance of positive energy flowing to you as you walk closer to your I Am Presence, as it creates a deeper feeling of fulfillment and well-being in your life. It's time to listen and take note of the wisdom that is pouring into your soul at this time. This card may also indicate that you have been working on deepening this divine connection and that your life is starting to resonate more positivity. Your I Am Presence is celebrating your hard work and commitment to your higher state of being. Keep up the great work. My I Am Presence shines brightly through me for all to see. So you're already aware of some of this, is what the card is saying. Which will help you with, finding the wisdom, the divine wisdom, and learning. Okay, so these are two different chakras here, lower chakras. So you have solar chakra down lower and the sacral. Let me see if I can do this a little bit quicker where I don't have to read the whole page. Okay, inner strength. Okay, this card was pulled as a reminder that it is time to call on your inner strength. You have the ability to deal with anything in your life. We are all a part of the universe, which has magnificent power and energy available to us at all times. You are being invited to connect to, acknowledge, and call upon the incredible strength that lies within you. Life may be challenging for you at present, and you are reminded that you have the tools and the ability to conquer anything that comes your way. Whether it is an emotional, physical, mental, or spiritual challenge, know you have the strength to move through it and come out the other end empowered. It's time to trust that you are strong enough and courageous enough to move through this difficult time and learn some powerful life lessons. The universe is always giving you opportunities to build inner strength. It is up to you to take on the challenge and rise from the ashes. You may be required to look at your situation from a different point of view, or even be willing to let go of some old belief systems. That's important. The way you're looking at some things that you might be having a hard time with, try changing your perception in a different way of looking at things. Even your belief system, like start looking at it different, like questioning maybe some things, or looking into them further, or whatever feels right to you. As you go along with this journey, you'll start becoming really interested in finding out information and finding out what's going on. And that's supposed to be like that. It's a way of learning. It's a way that Spirit helps you learn. Let's see. You may be required to look at your situation from a different point of view. Whatever it is you are being guided to do, make sure to listen and put it into action. You have the courage of a lion, and it is time to... Oh, the Leo! Remember I said Leo in the beginning. Okay. You have... You have the courage of a lion, and it is time to roar and embrace this part of you in its totality. There's an affirmation that you can say. When you speak out into the atmosphere, the energy picks it right up and helps manifest. So, speaking out, it says, I have the strength to face. Wait a minute, let me start this over. I have the strength to face all of life's challenges with grace. So, that's what the Leo thing, I guess, was about. So, you have these. Wait a minute. You have the solar sacral. Okay. So you have the crown. That's up here. This is where, when you meditate, picture white light, like bright white light from, from God, source, whoever it is you believe in, but from just God source, coming down into you and around you, and your crown. This is your crown area. This is 7th chakra here, and then there's another one above. I don't know. I think like a foot above or so, and the light comes down as you picture it. The imagination part is. I know when I first heard that, I think imagination. I mean, I start imagining things and all, but what happens is the energy is very high frequency. It's getting real quick, and this energy that's here now can pick up that, your imaginings. That's why it's so important that we're supposed to be, trying to watch what we're speaking and how we speak and being positive, because it's real quick to manifest whatever it is we're thinking and speaking, and our beliefs and all that. So that's something that is good to be aware of. It takes a while to break that. We've been doing it for so long and being on the negative side of things, the way we think, and it takes a while to reboot everything in our brain in a different direction. So don't feel bad if it's, you keep messing up or something. Just keep doing it over and over and over. It goes with everything. So, and then you have the sacral and the solar, which is, they're underneath your belly button. There's 3 that goes down to your pelvis. If you have, like, your solar is blocked, that will mess with your emotions as well. If you've been feeling emotional lately, because by the cards, they need to be cleared. And the solar chakra is right under the belly button there in that area, and that connects to all the your emotions. So if you've been like real easy, emotional, or you become emotional on top of being an empath and being a high vibration anyway, you might be really emotional, having a hard time with that. Well, that's reasons why you may be like that. And then you have the sacral, which is the second one up. You have a card for that. The sacral. Now, please bear with me if you already know this, but the sacral has to do with your creativity and your sexuality. So if either one of those are feeling off, or you want to create but it's just not working right, and the same thing for sexuality and whatever your situation is. Sometimes with sexuality, it can be the opposite, where you're more sexual, where you're not balanced. So with that chakra's blocked, that'll put you back into balance. And like with your sexuality, you have a little bit more control with yourself, and what you're feeling. And creativity, you'll start creating again if you're artistic or writer or whatever it is that you like to do and create. And if you're having a hard time doing that, that's why one of the reasons why is because your chakra is blocked. They also have healers, energy healers that you can go to that will help clear your chakras. Energy healers, they call them. I'm trying to think of what else and what's going on. Let me look through your cards for a minute again. I'll pull out, I don't know if you get into crystals or not, but I'll pull out a couple of cards and see what Spirit has for you as far as crystals, because you can use the crystals with your, like when you're meditating, and it'll also help like with your chakras, opening your chakras up and all. Okay, so you have the divine wisdom, inner strength, and I am presence, and that's connecting with Spirit, with yourself, and the God, Spirit, God source is what I meant to say, I guess. Water, drinking water, I'm thinking bathing. Cleansing, there we go. Cleansing with the sea salt, or you can use Himalayan salt. There's different kinds. Baths, just listen to a nice meditation. Like I tell everybody, nice meditation or some nice music, positive music, not anything with negative lyrics, because then you're just putting more negativity into something where you're trying to get rid of by being in the salt bath. So something positive, and light the candle, like just totally just relax and just breathe and just suck it up. Just enjoy it. It's like Spirit is real big on us taking care of ourselves and taking time for ourselves. They want us to keep in a higher frequency. And that a lot of these ways are the way we have to do it. A lot of these tools by, taking soft baths and clearing our energy. And you're going to have good days and better days, I guess is a more positive way to say it. And then you're going to have days where you're going to be like, just forget it. Yeah. I don't feel like doing anything. And if you don't feel like doing anything, then if you're able to, take that time and rest. And if this is something that's fairly new to you, you'll probably need to do that, because you'll be releasing a lot of negative energy of your own that you've held inside, which it can be very emotional too, releasing that negative energy that you've held on to. So between that and the empath and being high vibrational anyway, and releasing all this, it may be very emotional. You might find yourself crying, which is good because you're releasing, and sometimes it'll take more than once or twice, but if you can keep releasing. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I've kept you on here for so long. I thought it said 2 hours for a minute. I was like, what? Okay, let me just pull a couple crystal cards. It's not hard stuff, like the information, especially in the beginning, is not hard. Maybe look up like just the basics in energy, what electromagnetic energy is about, because that's the energy that we deal with. That's us and around us, and that's what you're going to be working with. That's what is you. So to get the basics, like whatever you put out there and do and speak and all, is eventually going to come back to you, type of thing. So you keep that in mind when you're, talking to people, and don't don't feel guilty, like when things, if you feel like things aren't going the way that quick enough, or maybe you don't feel like you're doing something correctly, or something should be working quicker, or don't feel bad about that. Don't feel guilty. That only lowers the vibration, and it's hard not to sometimes. But if you can keep, I write little notes here and there just to remind me. Okay, well, there's one here. Calcite. For courage and growth. You stand in your own way. Calcite allows you to leap over your own shadow. Your lethargy fades, and with new drive, you develop new ideas. So if you're feeling kind of like, like not being able to move like you feel like you should be, the chakra thing, this energy thing and all, is probably one of like the main reasons that you're having a hard time with this. So once you start releasing all this older energy that weighs you down and all, you'll start feeling better. There's a moonshine. Hey, this wouldn't just be good for her, because there's somebody that's watching this I wanted to say this for. You're also a moon sign, which is intuition and water, emotion, and things hidden. And there's moonstone for femininity, which the moon is a feminine sign. Devotion, live your femininity. Moonstone reveals your tender, intuitive, feminine side and allows you to do crazy things at times. But anyway, there you go. I don't know if you want to copy it down or not, or pause it or whatever, but here you go for that. I'm trying to hurry a little bit. I didn't realize it was like already an hour. And then you have the solar chakra, the sacral, and was it the crown? I know, like for a minute. Okay. Water. Okay? And don't forget. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. I hope this helped in some way. And I hope I didn't overload you too much. So you have a good night. Don't forget, write down your dreams. Sweet dreams. Bye.